Stories this evening, sponsored by Courts, bringing value home. Guyanese must ensure good prevail over evil. President Ali in his Diwali Day message. Thousands gathered to witness 50th Diwali motorcade festivities. Sophia father pleads for urgent police action. Home stormed and ransacked by unknown assailants. And agencies on the Ministry of Home Affairs to be fully digitized by 2025. JAG deal. HGP Nightly News begins now. Good evening to our viewers here in Guyana and online. I'm Aletha Grant with the Thursday, 31st October 2024 edition of the HGP Nightly News. A happy Diwali to all our Hindu brothers and sisters across Guyana and to all Guyanese. We will tell you at this hour that President Irfan Ali, in ushering in Diwali, or the Festival of Lights, reminded the nation of the selflessness and love the festival epitomizes. More details from Daisy Richards.
On Wednesday evening, as Hindus ushered in Diwali, the Festival of Lights, President Irfan Ali in his remarks said that every year as Guyana celebrates Diwali or Diwali, it should bring about a renewed purpose.
We have seen the renewal of hope in our country. We have seen the renewal of optimism in our country. We have seen the renewal of the Guyanese spirit in believing in Guyana, believing in who we are.
President Ali added that the government is working long and hard to ensure Guyanese have a better path.
This festival teaches us to open our consciousness as to what we as a government, what we are doing to ensure you have a better life.
President Ali challenged patrons to finding that path where every citizen aspires for a better life.
It's about reflection. It's about understanding the positivity in life. It is about removing the negativity from our lives and ensuring we all live positive and productive life.
He added that the festival teaches Guyanese not to take the spiritual nature and lessons of the Festival of Lights for granted, and in turn ensure that good always overcomes evil. For HGP Nightly News, I am Daisy Richards.
Meanwhile, thousands of Guyanese gathered along the East Coast corridor to witness this year's colorful Diwali motorcade. This is the 50th anniversary of the Hindu Dharmic Sabha hosting Diwali celebrations. Here again is Daisy Richards.
Scores of Guyanese flocked the East Coast corridor all the way to the Lebon Intention LBI Community Center ground to witness the Hindu Dharmic Sabha's 50th Diwali motorcade. The motorcade showcased creativity from 40 participating mandirs and communities across Guyana. Following tradition, Guyanese shared sweetmeats and gifts as they ushered in the Hindu New Year, where homes are cleaned and new clothes are worn. President Irfan Ali in his remarks said none of the celebrations would be possible if it were not for the sterling contributions of Pandit Ripu Daman Prasad as the president paid homage to his stalwart.
The work of Pandit Rip in overcoming difficult challenges. When this motorcade was first conceptualized, it was not the same free environment that we are enjoying today.
Meanwhile, Minister of Human Services and Social Security Vindhya Prasad, who is also the daughter of the late Pandit, also highlighted the achievements of her late father, who founded the celebrations in Guyana.
Every year when I take the trek from Sri Krishna Mandir, Camberville, where the Diwali motorcade would have started at its origin, when the Pandit Ripudaman Prasad conceptualized this, and I come from there all the way to the LBI Community Center ground, I keep wondering, where did everyone come from?
Adding that Guyanese should use this festival as a reminder to never let the light within oneself diminish. The Diwali festival, which is celebrated for 5 days, symbolizes light over darkness, good over evil, and knowledge over ignorance. Nightly News, I am Daisy Richards.
Meanwhile, the Ethnic Relations Commission, ERC, extends commendations to all Guyanese, especially our Hindu brothers and sisters, on the occasion of Diwali. The ERC says it recognizes the cultural and spiritual significance of this festival, which not only promotes unity among all Guyanese, but also fosters understanding and appreciation of diverse cultural backgrounds that constitute our multi-ethnic society. In the spirit of Diwali, the ERC urges everyone to reflect on the values of compassion, generosity, and tolerance, which are essential for building a peaceful and harmonious society. Join us after the break for more news.
Make home yours every day with Courts. Everything you want. Make home yours anytime with Courts. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Ooh, oh, oh. Get value for your money. Ooh, oh, oh. Courts have the best quality. Home is what you make it. Best prices and good credit. Oh. Courts have it all. Oh, yeah. Home is what you make it. Top brands, you're sure to get it all. Courts have it all.
Courts has what you need to make home yours. You can get it all with easy payment plans using Courts Ready Finance. Courts, make home yours.
Welcome to SNL Electrical Inc., where lighting and electrical needs are met with expertise and style. From the latest in electrical lamps to durable cables, circuit breakers, panels, we have it all. Illuminate your space with our elegant chandeliers, stunning crystal lights, and versatile pole lights. Looking to upgrade your comfort? Explore top-of-the-line AC units and our diverse selections of stylish styles. Visit us at 170-180 Thomas Street, Kitty, Georgetown. Discover solution that not only lights up your world but transforms it. Call us on telephone number 226-3018 or 223-1634. SNL Electrical Inc., powering your life with elegance, quality, and care.
Say goodbye to germs with a free Sterling Super Soap automatic dispenser. That's right, get free equipment and installation of our touch-free dispenser. The perfect amount of soap every time ensures clean and germ-free hands. Refilling is quick and easy with 4 amazing fragrances: coconut, sunflower sunrise, pink blossom, and citrus zest. Call us on 265-7403.
In today's fast-paced world of modern finance, with its many options and opportunities, you will need good advice and help getting value for your money. Hand-in-Hand Trust is the way to go. From owning your own home or business with our residential and commercial mortgages to drive a new car with a vehicle loan, we'll help you realize your dreams. You can also access investment deposit accounts, share brokerage services, personal trust, thrift and pension plan trusteeship, property management, investment portfolio management, safe deposit boxes, the convenience of our Cambio, Western Union, and Bill Express services. Hand-in-Hand Trust for financial services and more. Helping you get the most out of your financial resources and your life.
Welcome back. You're with the HGP Nightly News. The father of an 11-year-old boy who allegedly fatally stabbed a teenager Tuesday night is now living in fear after his home was stormed and ransacked. Travis Chase has been following that story.
Gilbert Burrows of Cummings Park, Sophia, says he is living in fear after unknown assailants broke down his door, ransacked his house, and attempted to burn down his home Tuesday while he was at work. Burrows is the father of an 11-year-old boy who allegedly stabbed to death 13-year-old Kareem Durant of Deerfield, Sophia, Tuesday night.
I come inside. When I come here, me electric bike. In the pony road, they found down there like them go for kite away, right? And after the alarm went on, the wheel lock off. Come in, alarm down, the wheel is lock off. It can't roll or ride it. Right. I said, what's this? I said, Mom, you make doing pony road. Somebody had to come in my house. Right. So when they open the gate and come in, this is why you meet so. We door kick open. The man push down, the man push down me what? The man push down me what? Thing. Break up my place, break up my TV.
The tearful father explained that while no one would say who were the persons who stormed his house, he believes that it stems from the stabbing incident involving his son. He said he has been living at the Defield Sophia property for more than 20 years and has never had such an encounter.
And that satellite thing, I shine it, the satellite barker with carrot or gasoline, and shine the thank God. Oh, God's in charge, me house and get burned up. Me also the number done since last night.
Why did you do this?
Because I said I told me son kill the brother.
Burrows said police at the Turkine police station are investigating the matter, and he's hoping that the lawmen there would make an arrest soon.
I don't trouble nobody, and I talk to me son them. You have to keep out the problem. And this is the outcome. Me dissolve this. Me try to live with me, they live with tomorrow. Right? They don't live with me.
Despite persons storming his home, Burrows apologized to the family of 13-year-old Kareem Durant. He said his son was not trained to be violent.
I say, man, I really sorry that all it happened, right? And I apologize. I give them the deepest, sympathy. I beg it for me, like, because they said they're going to come and kill me. They said they're going to kill me. And come on, the shady barkel, whoever the shy.
Travis Chase, HGP Nightly News.
The Guyana Defense Force, the GDF, has honored outgoing 4 Sergeant Major FSM Warrant Officer Class 1 001 Paul Rodney during a relief and appointment ceremony on Wednesday at Base Camp Guyana. Chief of Defense Staff Brigadier Omar Khan expressing his profound gratitude to Rodney for his exemplary service which spanned over 3 decades. The twofold ceremony also saw incoming FSM 001 William Richmond receive his instrument of appointment. This is the first ceremony of its kind to be held by the GDF. Brigadier Khan, in brief remarks, noted that the appointment of FSM is a critical one to the overall function of the force. The Chief of Staff, senior officers, warrant officers, non-senior commissioned officers, ranks, and civilian employees of the force extended congratulations to FSM Richmond and thanked 001 Rodney for his exemplary service and wish him well in this new chapter of his life. There is no need for a special meeting to facilitate the interdiction of an embattled senior cop who is facing dozens of criminal charges. A former chairman of the Guyana Police Service Commission says the cop should have already been interdicted. Here is more.
Assistant Commissioner of Police Calvin Brutus is expected to be interdicted from duty, given that he is facing dozens of charges related to financial crimes stemming from a money laundering probe conducted by the Special Organized Crime Unit. Repeated calls by this newscast to the Police Service Commission for an update on the interdiction process went unanswered. However, former chairman of the Police Service Commission, retired Assistant Commissioner of Police Paul Slow, explained that Mr. Brutus should have been interdicted from the moment he was charged and appeared in court.
From the time the person is charged, it is then communicated back to the staff officer, not the commissioner any longer, back to the staff officer, like, look, this man appeared in court on such and such a date, and the interdiction takes effect from that date.
The former chairman was at the time speaking during his live social media program, speaking out, exposing corruption and incompetence. Mr. Slow explained that Mr. Brutus would then receive half salary, but would also be stripped of his police powers.
The system, as I know it, the person is placed on half pay, pending the outcome of the charge. Now, it is implied, therefore, that if the outcome is favorable to the person who is charged, they're going to get back the work, and they're going to get back the half pay, how many years or whatever, get back the half pay. Also implicit in that statement is if it's unfavorable, in other words, the person is convicted, then you have to discharge that person from the force.
The Police Service Commission remains tight-lipped on whether Acting Police Commissioner Clifton Hicken has formally informed the chairman of the commission that Mr. Brutus is facing dozens of financial crime charges.
The chairman of the Police Service Commission and the people of the Police Service Commission, they don't have to have a meeting today Brutus. Let me understand this thing clearly, because it is automatic that once you're charged and before the court, then you are going to be interdicted. We know from the recent report from the Complaints Authority, Justice retired William Ramlal, he complained to Parliament and the President that in recent times, ranks have been charged criminally and kept on the job.
Meanwhile, retired Assistant Commissioner of Police Clinton Conway, adding his voice to the issue of interdiction of Mr. Brutus, questioned what's the holdup.
The process is simple. Person get charged, interdicted as soon as they appear in court. And you could preempt it. You don't know you get in the court, so you don't prepare the papers in advance. If you want to be efficient, sometimes since you walk out of court, so you give the interdiction notice.
The senior cop faces 2 counts of money laundering, 2 counts of conspiracy with others to commit a felony, 2 counts of larceny by public officer, 4 counts of misconduct in public office, and 20 charges of liability of official contrary to the Fiscal Management and Accountability Act. Mr. Brutus is on $6.2 million bail. He is due to reappear in court on November 18 when he would be arraigned on more charges. Travis Chase, HGP Nightly News.
We'll have more news for you after this break.
Planning a cleanup? We can help. Sevon's Waste Management skip bins can be provided for home renovation projects, yard cleanup, or construction project. It's simple. Step 1, give us a call. Step 2, we put down the bin. Step 3, load it up with all of your junk. Step 4, we take it away. That's simple. Bins are also available in various sizes, so there is no job that is too big or too small. Call Sevon's Waste Management today at 218-1455.
Tropic Construction Solutions, we pride ourselves on being one of the leading distributors of high-quality woven and non-woven geotextile fabric, geotextile tubes, and geogrids for over 15 years in Guyana. We supply reflective vests, sleeves, quality hard hats, and more for your construction needs. We are located in number 2 Village, East Coast Berbice, 1 minute from Palmyra. Our distribution mechanism enables us to offer delivery across the city of Georgetown. Contact us at +5926 284 077 or visit our website at www.tc.
Make home yours every day with Courts. Everything you want. Make home yours anytime with Courts. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Ooh, oh, oh. Get value for your money. Ooh, oh, oh. Courts have the best quality. Home is what you make it. Best prices and good credit. Oh, Courts have it all. Home is what you make it. Top brands, you're sure to get it all. Courts have it all.
Courts has what you need to make home yours. You can get it all with easy payment plans using Courts Ready Finance. Courts, make home yours.
Thanks for staying with us. You with the HGP Nightly News. As Guyana continuously transitions into a digital world, the People's Progressive Party Civic's General Secretary has announced that agencies that fall under the purview of the Ministry of Home Affairs will soon be fully automated. Antonio Day reports.
During his usual Thursday media briefing, People's Progressive Party Civic General Secretary Barry Jagdeo announced that all agencies under the Home Affairs Ministry will be automated by August 2025.
This will also cut down on corruption, but also make things easier to process.
Persons will also be able to locate birth, death, marriage, and other information records in a single database once the new models are implemented, according to Mr. Jagdeo.
From the GRO, births, deaths, marriages, all of this in a single database in a portal that we can then access.
The PPPC's General Secretary noted that in order to improve case management, the records of those who are incarcerated will also be computerized.
It is records for firearm licenses, tint permits, a whole range of those things that sometimes we don't have records and you can't cross-reference them. In the prison system, the same thing will happen. Better management of the prisons and also a database of people, how many on remand, the time they're in remand and all of that.
Jaldio also pointed out that Guyana is making great progress in its national digitization initiatives, which would enhance security, comfort, and growth nationwide. As part of its digitization strategy, he said that the government plans to make Guyana's airport paperless and use technology to improve economic opportunities and aid national security. Antonio Day reporting for the HGP Nightly News.
And Antonio Day will now tell us once again that the National Cultural Center will come alive on Saturday, November 2, when the Maloney's Ministry honors more than 18 gospel artists for their outstanding contributions to the industry.
We will be giving out over 18 awards to hard, dedicated believers that labor hard in the vineyard for Christ.
That was Pastor Lennox Maloney during an exclusive interview with Nightly News on Wednesday. He spoke to the upcoming Gospel Music Awards and album launch set for Saturday, November 2nd at the National Cultural Center. According to the couple who have been in the industry for several years, the award ceremony seeks to inspire established and upcoming gospel artists.
We just want to honor and to encourage them to continue in the path of the Lord and the direction that God has taken them.
The Maloneys began this gesture in 2017. Lennox Maloney said that the Gospel Award ceremony have been successful for consecutive years. Carolyn Maloney, meanwhile, positive that over the years, she has seen a lot of emerging gospel artists, predominantly young people struggling to cope with the industry's many challenges. She noted that it is important to preserve the talent of youths.
We have a lot of upcoming young people that are doing their albums and music, and it's just a way of encouraging them.
Creatives such as Caroline Gill, Renee Rigby, Dion Willis, Ine Benjamin, and Daniel Posad, who make special appearances at the award ceremony. Nightly News also received guidance from Lennox and Carolyn Maloney on her album He's Greater, which will be released at the event on Saturday.
Now we're bringing out those songs so the public could hear them. So there are a few of them, like about 8 songs.
I just want to let the lyrics of this song, people listen to the lyrics, they will see and they will hear a lot of words coming out from pieces from the Word of God.
The Saturday event, which is scheduled for 8 p.m., will also feature giveaways. Tickets are available at the National Cultural Center, Andrew Supermarket, Wireless Connection on Regent Street, and nearby churches for $2,000 and $3,000 respectively. Antonio Day reporting for the HGP Nightly News.
Stay tuned for regional news.
GECOM is currently conducting a national registration exercise. Who can register? Anyone who will be 14 years or older by December 31, 2024 and is a Guyanese citizen by birth, descent, naturalization, or is a citizen from a Commonwealth country living in Guyana for 1 year or more. It is the civic duty and legal responsibility of all persons who meet the eligibility requirements to apply for registration. By doing so, you will be ensuring that you are issued a national identification card and be included in the official lists of electors for future elections, providing you meet all eligibility criteria. This registration exercise will end on November 29, 2024. For further information, contact GECOM on 225-027729 or visit the website www.gecom.org.gy.
Make home yours every day with Courts. Everything you want. Make home yours anytime with Courts. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Ooh, oh, oh. Get value for your money. Ooh, oh, oh. Courts have the best quality. Home is what you make it. Best prices and good credit. Oh, Courts have it all. Oh, yeah. Home is what you make it. Top brands, you're sure to get it all. Courts have it all.
Courts has what you need to make home yours. You can get it all with easy payment plans using Courts Ready Finance. Courts, make home yours.
The Guyana Elections Commission GECOM is currently conducting a national registration exercise. Who can register? Anyone who will be 14 years or older by December 31st, 2024 and is a Guyanese citizen by birth, descent, naturalization, or is a citizen from a Commonwealth country living in Guyana for 1 year or more. Types of transactions. Anyone eligible for registration is required to visit the registration office responsible for his or her area of residence to apply for registration. Persons who are already registered could apply for a name change if they have changed their names since they were last registered. Apply for corrections if there is incorrect information on their national ID cards. Persons who are desirous of conducting any of the above transactions must provide the relevant supporting documents. Persons who are already registered could request that their photographs be retaken if the quality of the photographs on their ID cards is unacceptable. Collect their new ID cards if they have not done so as yet. This registration exercise will end on November 29th, 2024. For further information, please contact GECOM on the following hotline numbers: 225-027729, 226-6557, 223-9650, or visit the GECOM website at www.gecom.org.gy.
Good evening, I'm Daisy Richards and welcome to Thursday's edition of the Regional News. We begin with news from Jamaica. The Director of Public Prosecutions has ruled that Constable Kevin Dilworth be charged with murder after he allegedly shot a 47-year-old motorist who reportedly threw soup at him during a traffic altercation. The deceased is Conrad Mahabir. Dilworth, a 36-year-old police officer from Spanish Town, was granted bail of $400,000 by Senior Parish Court Judge Yvette Wentworth Miller in the St. Catherine Parish Court on Tuesday. His attorney, Althea Grant, argued that he is not a flight risk and has served 13 years in the Jamaica Constabulary Force. Dilworth is required to report to the Spanish Town Police on Mondays and Saturdays and will reappear in court for committal proceedings on February 7, 2025. The incident occurred on August 22, 2023, when Dilworth, while driving on Brunswick Avenue, identified himself as a police officer and instructed Mahabir to clear the road. Dilworth claimed Mahabir was attempting to retrieve a firearm, prompting him to fire his licensed weapon, hitting Mahabir in the upper body. A licensed Glock 17 was recovered from Mahabir, who was later taken to Spanish Town Hospital where he succumbed to his injuries after surgery. The Independent Commission of Investigations and the Inspectorate and Professional Standards Oversight Bureau conducted an investigation leading to the file being submitted to the ODPP, which issued its ruling on Tuesday. While in Colombia, a Colombian court on Wednesday overturned another court order issued last month that had suspended activities at Sirius 2, previously called Uchuva 2, a major gas well located off the country's Caribbean coast. The ruling, dated October 29, follows a complaint by indigenous communities who said their way of life would be adversely affected by the well's development. Industry groups had warned that suspending the well could threaten Colombia's long-term energy self-sufficiency and batter the outlook for the nation's dwindling gas reserves. The project is jointly owned by Colombian state oil producer Ecopetrol and Brazil's Petrobras. This ruling allows Ecopetrol and Petrobras, quote, to continue with drilling operations and the execution of their operational activities, which are of vital importance to the energy security of the nation, unquote, Ecopetrol said in a statement, adding it would respect local communities and the environment. The court also ordered that Colombia's Interior Ministry in no less than a month, quote, issue an administrative act that studies the concept of prior consultation, unquote, a process which allows communities a say in the development of major oil mining, infrastructure, and other projects. Another court order following the initial September 11 ruling had already softened the measures, saying the halt should be gradual. Wednesday's ruling added that names Uchuva and Tirona could be banned under intellectual property rules, arguing they had become common use despite being of indigenous origin, after communities argued the names should not be used without their consent. Finally, Justice Chantal Onawu has been sworn in as a judge of the Caribbean Court of Justice, CCJ, becoming the second Jamaican national on the regional court's bench. The swearing-in ceremony was conducted on October 29 by the Governor-General of Jamaica at King's House in Kingston. CCJ President Justice Adrian Saunders noted Onanawu's extensive expertise in international law, particularly international trade law. Saunders stated, quote, Article IV-1 of the agreement establishing the court requires that when the court, at least 3 judges must possess expertise in international law, including international trade law. Justice Ononawu is not merely an expert in international law, she is more specifically an expert in international trade law and an active practitioner in the field, unquote. Ononawu was chosen from a pool of 12 applicants by the Independent Regional Judicial and Legal Services Commission. With over 20 years of legal experience, she brings specialist knowledge in CARICOM law and international law, including international trade law, as well as expertise in commercial law and academia. Onanawu's appointment fills the vacancy left by the retirement and subsequent passing of former Judge Jacob Witt, one of the first judges appointed to the court, who retired in December 2023 and passed away in January 2024. Thank you for watching. Until next time.
Guyanese must ensure good prevail over evil, President Ali in his Diwali Day message. Thousands gathered to witness 50th Diwali motorcade festivities. Sophia father pleads for urgent police action, home stormed and ransacked by unknown assailants, and agencies on the Ministry of Home Affairs to be fully digitized by 2025. Jagdio. Those are our major headlines for these stories and more. Please go to our website. It's www.hgptv.com. I'm Alethea Grant. Thanks for watching.